Hey peeps, how's it going? Hopefully you guys had a good, merry, and happy Christmas, however you would word it. And hopefully you guys are going to have a good new year. And today is going to be the last above the rim before 2020. So we wanted to do something special with you guys. Unfortunately, we don't have enough people to do the game right now. So hopefully, as the show goes on, more people will come in. If you guys want to join it and play the game right away, there is going to be a prize at the end of it. I should say a cash prize. So if you want to win some cash and you think you know sports better than me and my guest JMO, go ahead and let me know in the chat right now, and we'll get you on the show. But how's it going, JMO?
It's going good, man. It's going good, man. I hope everybody had a good Christmas, man. We trying to hopefully go into the new year with some positivity when it comes to the sports tip because we know how all of our Detroit sports are doing right now. So we gotta hope that we can be a good team somehow. And if you want to hop in, get whooped on with the trivia, it is what it is, man. Just be prepared for all the smoke.
Hey, no, it's not plug-in time. What are you doing here?
All day, man. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on,
What's up, man?
So before we transition into trivia, then we got a couple of things we got to talk about. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the Detroit Pistons finally beating the Washington Wizards by almost 30. JMO, man, what were your takeaways from that game? With no Luke Kennard, no Reggie Jackson, Christian Wood came back, but what were your initial reactions to that victory over the Washington Wizards?
My initial reaction is because I honestly didn't think we was gonna beat the Wizards. I ain't gonna even lie. We were tired of losing. You could tell they're like sick and tired of losing games, and they like, man, we not about to let the Wizards come in here and beat us again, And they showed up. It was a team effort. Christian Wood was the leading scorer, but it was a nice team effort. We should have blew them out the last time we played, but I mean, it's just a win. We got a lot more work to do. The Wizards were very, very heavily injured as well, so I don't know what would have happened if they had more of their players. But it was a good win. The Pistons they were clearly tired of losing. You could tell. So they wanted to get a win, and they got that. Let's see if they can do some more.
That's a great point. They just look frustrated with all the losses they've been taking. When you play teams like Chicago, the Wizards, the Hornets, these are teams that we're supposed to beat. And that game really showed me that they were tired of hearing the fan base get on them about it. It finally looked like they were motivated to play right off the rip. But Nomus, man, what say you, man? What were your takeaways from the game against the Wizards?
It's pretty much similar to JMO, but like you saw a lot more other people step up. I think that's what the key was about it. They had the looks for the shots they wanted, and they actually were able to sink them. So that those people like Tim Frazier actually showing up for a change, like that probably threw them off. And then you had a good rotation.
Oh, we gonna get into Tim Frazier.
Yeah, we is. But the guards and the other backups stepping up. That's what you need sometimes when y'all going through a hard time with all the injuries. You need other people to step up and try to flex a little bit and see what you got. That's kind of what I took out of that. It shouldn't be put on the same few people every night. We should have multiple guys stepping up who are on contracts and taking spots from more talented rookies step up in their place. And I think that's what I can say we took from that one.
Yeah, I forgot to mention Tim Frazier. Tim Frazier. Oh man.
I don't know if
I personally think. Look, man, Tim Frazier. I'm gonna give him all credit for that win because I personally think he's trash. Y'all know this. I think Tim Frazier is garbage. But the thing about Tim Frazier is the difference between him and Bruce Brown is neither one of them can shoot. Neither one of them can score. But Tim Frazier, because he's a veteran, he knows how to run his basketball team. Bruce Brown ain't there yet. I mean, you saw some of the passes, and this is the one thing about Tim Frazier that like I said, I think he's trash. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care how well he plays. I'm not gonna back off from that. But Tim Frazier is a Pistons type of player, man. He fits our moxie. the way he plays, his attitude, he fits the Pistons mold. So I'm not surprised that he. But yeah, he's been a much better point guard than Bruce Brown in the last couple games. Even the game that we lost before we played against the Wizards, I still thought Tim Frazier was playing well when it came to distributing the basketball. And you know that we need somebody to distribute the basketball because I'd rather have Bruce Brown off the bench in the first place. And Frazier was hitting threes, which is hilarious.
Yeah, he probably is a streaky 3-point Super Bowl. I can appreciate that he would attempt a 3-point shot more than like Ish Smith would normally when he was here. That and that just tells you how much we really need a true point guard because like anybody who can be a sub-term role player to that position, and you see what happens. That only proves further that we need somebody we can count on consistently at the point guard position.
You know, we did not do roll call to start the show, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right quick. Most of these were before the show started, so kudos to you guys for being here. Joey, he was the first in the comment section. Glad to have you back at first. We got Kyle Webb, Mr. Awesome, Kurt, Bravo, Fago, Joel, eDog1234, Sean, KWE, DMAP, Zoom, Rex. I don't know how to say your first name, man. I apologize. I'm not even going to attempt it. And Benjamin. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have not done so already, please hit that like button. And then do check out the description. You guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You can sub to JMO and Nomas on YouTube. All their links are in their description. So we got a couple more things to talk about before we're going to transition into trivia for the cash prize to one of the winners. What they do with the money is up to them. But we take on the San Antonio Spurs tonight, fellas. No Luke Kennard. That's going to be the key factor here for the 2 weeks he is out at minimum. Could be longer, could be shorter, but it feels like it's going to be 2 weeks at least. And then the reports on Reggie is he's going to be out for another 6 weeks or so, so about 2 more months, according to just Rod Beard on Twitter. So what is going to be the game plan here? Because DeMar DeRozan's been involved in trade rumors and connected to Dwayne Casey for his Toronto days. I believe it's in San Antonio. Nomas J, man, what are your thoughts and your pregame takes on the Detroit Pistons versus San Antonio's tonight?
Always a matchup when we go against those guys first and foremost. But if you telling me that we're going against the Spurs, the game plan for me will be that, well, Tim Frazier, if he's going to get the opportunity to get the minutes he got, he needs to kind of pick up where he left off last game, and we definitely need to have him and Andre Drummond kind of having the flow together tonight because one thing you want to do is make sure the defense is good, that you can score with the guys in reserve, but you need to control the rebounds. You have got to take possession away from San Antonio. You are in their territory. They're usually, we know them to be a dominant team when it came to home games, but I don't know if that's been the same case over the last couple of years, but they're still a very shifty team that you have to deal with. So you want to gain control of the rebounding and put and dominate this paint in this one. That's why I say you really need Tim Frazier to kind of show up again at the point guard position. It would help too if Bruce Brown can get going if he gets a decent amount of minutes because if we get our guards going, run his offense through Dre, everybody else can kind of fall in tow. That's the way I look at it.
And I'm trying to pull it up because I don't remember who's all out tonight besides Luke Kennard. I know Markieff is out, and I want to say Derrick Rose is out.
Oh, yeah, it's time to play the young guy. It's time to give them boy and ball.
If Derrick Rose is out, we're not gonna win this game.
I'm trying to find it, but I don't remember. There was 3 people out, and then Andre was questionable.
Oh, if Andre out, we definitely ain't winning this game.
Man, dude, I wish I could.
Well, we got Christian Wood though, but I don't know if this is a Christian Wood type game. But with San Antonio, it just comes down to Blake Griffin. This is one of the games where we need about 22 points out of Blake Griffin. I know it's been hard for him, and I know he's not healthy and shouldn't be out there. But if we want to win, we're gonna need Blake to score about 22. But with Luke Kennard, I'm not I'm not really affected by him being hurt. You know, he's basically my favorite player on the team. But I knew Luke Kennard was, and I was telling you, I knew Luke Kennard wasn't right 2 weeks before they actually put him on the bench. So I thought he should have been sitting for the least a week before. So I expected him to be out the moment that knee popped up, and then I started to watch him. I watched him. You know, he was healthy, but he only took 5 shots. I'm like, okay, something's wrong with him. But
Kyle Williams said Derrick Rose not out. Sorry,
Yeah,
Devin.
no,
he better
he's
not be
right.
out, bro. I'm about to say this not no back to back. He gonna be out tomorrow because I think we on the back to back. But
Yeah, he can.
San Antonio is gonna be hard to beat them in their building, regardless of It don't matter, you know, who's on the team anymore. They're gonna play us tough. And I think this is going to be a very tough game to win. You know, I think they have some defenders that could give us some problems. DeJounte Murray, you know, Derek White, those guys could easily neutralize Tim Frazier in a heartbeat. So this is a game where Blake's going to have to be well. We need Langston Galloway to show up. Steve McKaylu, he had 12 points. We need 12 points again, maybe 15. Andre definitely has to play.
I actually see him breaking his career tonight. Actually, with the
Hey, if
opportunity.
Spee have a career night tonight, that's cool. But one thing I like about Spee is I'm never wrong. This basketball is the only sport where I'll be like, I'm never wrong. I told y'all Spee is a good basketball player. He can shoot, he can dribble, he's 6'8", he can play some defense. He just need an opportunity. Last night was probably his first real time to get an opportunity. You can see Spee was chucking it. Like whether he was missing or not, like he was shooting. I remember the first few possessions, we were just trying to get Spee involved, and he was shooting, and he was missing the first few, but he found himself later on when the game got out of hand. But you're going to need him to make some wide open shots. But I'm not trying to have him. I don't need him to be Luke Kennard. I need him to be Spee. So, and Tony Snell. I'm gonna need 10 points on Tony Snell too. So it's gonna be tough.
Tony Snell likely to go off a little more than that. I don't know why I feel like that, but he likely to go
I don't know
off.
why you feel like that either, man.
He's due.
You don't have. I mean, you know what's so funny though? I don't know why Pistons fans don't like Tony Snell. Because even talking to Pistons fans when I'm at the game, like nobody really likes him. And I'm like, what did he do wrong?
I feel I know why they do that. Is because he's like the older guy, and he just out of nowhere.
It don't got nothing to do with age. They just be like Tony Snell is trash, and I'd be like, bro, Tony Snell got one job: make corner threes, and he's been making them. And I'm gonna say this on live TV right now. If any of you seen Tony Snell's girlfriend, you would never say anything bad about him ever again, ever.
Let me Google this right quick to verify
that.
That's why I will never talk bad on Tony Snell's name, and I'm gonna defend Tony Snell to the death of me because, bro, respect Tony Snell. He hits corner threes. That's why we got him. We didn't get him to score a lot of points. We got him to play defense, shut down Bradley Beal last game. That's what you do. We got him to play defense and shoot corner threes. So I don't know why fans have problems with this guy.
I remember when the day of the draft, I was real skeptical because it was the day after we made that trade to get him over here, and I'm like, wait a minute, his money is something else. So I hope this works out, but it did. It's so far it has. It has so far. I'm not gonna lie.
But I'm just saying he's been really good for us this year, though.
Yeah,
like he's been one of the bright spots. I've never thought. You know, you don't know how good some players are till they get on your team, but I've been watching him play. He's been playing good defense, and he's been making threes. I don't need him to do nothing else.
I'm going to need you to send me a picture of his girlfriend because I can't find it. There was one of his mom.
Drew, I don't even know where I can get a picture, but Drew. That's all
I'm looking at his Instagram right now, but I'll do that at a later time because we're on live TV. But
right.
Point
she's
being,
dark-skinned.
No, she's not. She's not.
The one on Google, she was white. Is she white?
No.
Okay, so that wasn't it. And the other one was his mom. So, but according tonight, here who is out for the Detroit Pistons so far. Out, Markieff is out with a left foot sprain. Luke Kennard, his knee, and Sekou Doumbouya was the one I was thinking of with an illness. And then Andre Drummond, calf contusion. is probable tonight.
Man, I'm gonna say this, and I know it's gonna make Andre Drummond fans mad. Andre, get your shit together before you lose your spot to Christian Wood, and I'm gonna leave it like that.
Oh,
All right, keep missing games.
He ain't messing around.
Christian, look, I'm not saying he's better than Andre Drummond. He's nowhere near better, but he can play basketball. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Like I know Andre not liking what he's saying.
So let's go ahead and do this real quick, man. Who do you got winning tonight? Spurs or Pistons? Who, what, where, why, and how? Nomis, we'll start with you.
The Pistons, I think, because of the fact that I believe our bench can actually show up tonight, and we're gonna need them. And without doubt, if our guards really can help control the game, especially off the bench, I can step up. Pistons should win this one. If we do lose, it's gonna be down to the thriller. Last couple minutes. I say that I don't think we're gonna get dominated to the point where we stand no chance, but I do believe we'll show up and fight one way or another.
J-Mo, man, who do you got winning tonight?
I really don't know. I can't get a read on this game because Spurs suck. We suck. Further at home, but we kind of have better players in a sense somehow. I don't know. I mean, if that's the case, I guess I go with the home team Spurs. But not today. Nope. Today we going all Pistons. Pistons gonna whoop on them by 39 points. I think the Pistons somehow are gonna win this game. I don't know how, but somehow in the closing moments they're gonna make a couple plays to win this game. But I could easily see us getting blown out in the first half because we're so inconsistent. And without Luke Kennard, now our offense is kind of up in the air. We don't have that consistent scoring point that we can rely on. But we still got D Rose to embarrass some people. D Rose has been quiet for a few games. He's due for a big game, and this might be the kind of game.
Hey, I don't know what you did to know, okay, but he's on here right now on Twitter making a group chat, posting Tony Snell's girlfriend in it. Yeah, he had to back out. He had to back out to do it. I don't know, man. It's not that serious, man. We'll do that after the show.
I gotta see if that's her.
Well, we'll worry about this off the air. Yeah, I know why you got kicked out. You were doing something.
No, it wasn't that.
Yeah.
Man, I'll be right back now. Y'all crazy.
Did you wash your hands though?
Screw you. Oh my God.
I'm going to go ahead and say the Pistons, in order to win, what they need to do is play like they did against the Washington Wizards. They're at the point in the season where they can't take games off. They have to take everyone serious and treat them as if they are the NBA champions. And the fact that they have to come out and play hard. They didn't do very much wrong against the Wizards. They took care of the ball. They played solid defense. And that's really going to be the key for the Pistons getting back on track. And I think with Luke Kennard being out, they don't have the person they can just dump the ball to with 2 seconds left on the clock, let them go get a shot. It's really going to have to be team-oriented offensively. Can't do Blake Ball. He's not healthy. You're going to have to move that ball around. San Antonio doesn't have a body they can put on Dre. Dre should have a 20-rebound game. Rather, if he's going to score 20 points, I don't know. But he should dominate in the paint, getting rebounds at least. It should be a very close game. I think it's going to come down to the last couple of possessions as well. But if the Pistons can go ahead and play like they did against the Wizards, I think they got this because San Antonio is not very good. But in San Antonio's favor, they do have Greg Popovich, so they're going to have the coaching advantage. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Detroit, they're more talented, but don't be surprised if San Antonio wins. Bravo, man. You there?
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on, man?
What's up, guys?
What it do?
Real quick, man, we're going to transition to trivia real quick, man. Who do you got winning tonight, Pistons or the Spurs?
It's hard to tell. I'm going to say Pistons.
All right. I like it. I like the hometown hero.
Oh, Bravo, you're still on the we not making the playoffs train?
I didn't recognize your picture. You got a Lions in there.
Yeah, man. Like I said, a new phone when I didn't change another picture to it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you still got us not winning. I mean, not making the playoffs.
I do. I don't think.
All right, I'm just checking for updates.
Yeah, and I still gonna stick with 35 and 47. It might, if not even worse.
Hey, we gotta have diversity on the show, and not everyone can say we're gonna win an NBA championship. So
Yeah.
I like it.
If we win an NBA championship, then that means we got Giannis and LeBron and Kawhi on the squad. So.
But maybe we do. We do have Sekou.
Yeah, and I just wish we gave him 20 minutes for once, just once.
Well,
Give him
he's
20
he's,
minutes
he's
once.
sick right now. I think he's got Ebola or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's hurt. He's sick.
Sorry, I was late because I had to run into computer issues.
I know you're good, man. You're good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and transition to trivia. We got 3 people playing. What we need from the chat right now, guys can't spoil the answers. But you guys are gonna go against. So it's gonna be JMO versus Nomas versus Bravo. This is not just Detroit Pistons questions. This is gonna have Lions, Red Wings, Tigers, and there are a few boxing questions in here. They're completely random. We're gonna do just I don't know how many we're gonna do, but we're gonna keep score. And since we're not in person, I can't see who's gonna go first. So I need you guys to have a buzzer word. We don't have actual buzzards. So I just need you guys to give me a one-word answer for when you guys are gonna buzz in first. So when I read the question out loud, you'll say, for example, if I was going, I'd go Drew, and that would be my answer, my pre-answer. That'd be my buzzer word. Nomis, what's your buzzer word? So I know that you're going first.
No,
No, Bravo, what's your buzzer word?
Um,
You want it to be quick so you can go first if you know the answer.
I don't know.
I don't know is a good one. JMO, man, what's gonna be your buzzer word?
My buzzer word is number 9, bro.
Number 9. You're just gonna go 9 or number 9? You want it to be quick.
Number 9, bro.
All right. So for example, I will go, what did you have for dinner last night? And you would go number 9. And then Noam would go, no.
And I'll be like, number 9 had none of your business last night. It's like,
You want it to be quick, okay?
yeah.
Do you guys want to know the prize now, or do you want to know it after we declare the winner?
Oh, I could care less, but yeah, it's up to y'all.
No, Bravo, do you want to know the prize now, or do you want to know it later?
We can know it later.
yeah.
All right.
Later.
All right, so we're going to start this thing off here in a second. Like I said, chat, don't spoil any of the questions because they do have a phone a friend option. And the way that's going to work, if you guys get the question wrong, which these are all different, they're all random, so they could be easy, they could be super hard. But in order to phone a friend, what you have to do is everyone has to give a guess first. So it's got to go in no order. JMO, Bravo, Gnome all have to take a guess. And then after you guys take a guess and you guys don't have it, you can go ahead and say your buzzer word and then say you're going to use the phone a friend. And then you can get the chat to give you the answer. So if you guys have any questions as we go along, just ask and we'll declare it. We're making this up as we go.
I'm changing my buzzword to Brody.
Brody? All right, so
Yes.
we got Brody, Gnome, and I don't know.
Man, Bravo, your buzzword is Bravo. Or something.
just put bingo. Whatever.
Hey,
Bingo.
whatever you shout it out. It's yours, man. You can run with it, whatever.
Just say bravo. Okay. That's my
All right.
buzzword.
All right. So, like I said, these questions are completely random. They're all about Detroit sports in general. So it's not just Pistons. So just keep that in mind. Oh, hold on. Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going
I
on, bro?
just feel like Rare Wings question shouldn't be included. That's not fair.
Hey, man. It's completely random. Completely
I
random.
probably know the most, though, ironically.
Okay, hold on. I got one more person trying to join in. So let me try to. It's too late.
Oh, who we got that just joined?
This is I don't know. What are you calling yourself now, man?
I'm about to say, he can
Hey,
speak
bro,
for himself.
I'm
Oh, no,
old
he just
Pistons
changed his whole
post.
his Twitter account. Do you want to be called Pistons Post, or do you want to change that?
I mean, I used to be Pistons post. Y'all call me whatever. I deactivated that account. I created this account, Pistons Season. So it's my new account, but I'm original Pistons post.
So what do you want to be called now?
Pistons Season, Pistons post doesn't matter to me.
All right. What I need from you now is a buzzer word for these trivia questions.
Okay.
What's your buzzer word? What are you buzzing in as?
Pistons Season. All right, Pistons Season.
That's what you have to say. So, for example, JMO's is.
Just say post, man.
You want to?
Don't have this quick.
You just have something quick because you
All
want
right,
to
season.
answer. Okay. So here we go. Here's the first question. It's completely random. Nothing else. So I know a couple of you guys are trying to hit me up right now. The panel for you guys joining in is closed. So I'm sorry for that. But here we go, man. Question number 1. After going 4-0 in the 2008 preseason, what was the Lions' final regular season record?
No.
Go ahead, Noam.
Oh, it's his team.
Bingo. Noam is on the board with 1 point. Question number 2. Got another Lions question here. From 2001 to 2003, how many of their 24 road games did the Lions manage to win?
No.
Brody.
Noam got it first.
Oh man. 10.
That is incorrect. Bravo. Or no, it was it JMO went. JMO.
I'm gonna go with 5.
Incorrect.
Brody, 24.
Nope.
No.
Yep.
8.
Nope.
Brody, 13.
What'd you say?
13.
Nope.
Season
Yep.
11.
Nope.
Bravo, 4.
Nope.
No. 0.
That is
Dang, I was about
correct.
to say 0. Dang it, no, I was about to say 0.
From 2001 to 2003, 24 road games, the Lions won absolutely none of them. Okay. So some of these do not have to involve sports teams. You'll see here in a minute. Next question here says 80,103 fans packed Ford Field to see John Cena defeat Shawn Michaels in the main event of what 2007 WWE Showcase?
No.
Go.
Royal Rumble.
Nope.
Bravo, SummerSlam.
Nope.
Brody, WrestleMania.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Bro, I was about to say, I was like, nah, that's wrong.
Yeah, I remember because I paid for that pay-per-view. Okay, let's see here. In 2010, what Detroit-based artist performed his song Born Free during the halftime show of the Lions Thanksgiving Day game against the Patriots?
Brody.
No.
JMO got it first.
I don't know, Big Sean.
No.
You said against the Patriots, that threw me off.
Yep. It's okay. I'll read it again. Then Noam, it's to you because you buzzed in first. In 2010, what Detroit-based artist performed his song "Born Free" during the halftime show of the Lions Thanksgiving Day game against the Patriots? Go ahead, Noam.
Eminem.
No.
Brody.
Go.
Kid Rock.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I knew it. I hate him, so I didn't want to say his name, but I'm like, let me get these points.
Okay, so some of these questions have multiple questions on them. I think the rest of them do. So the person who gets the previous question right, you have to give me A, B, or C, or D. So JMO, give me A, B, C, or D right now.
Hey.
Okay. Who was the Lions head coach? Oh, wait, let me read that again. That was wrong. Who was the head coach of the Lions when they won division titles in 91 and 93?
No.
Go ahead, no.
I was first.
That was pretty close.
I was first, man.
All right, I'll give it to you.
I said Brody, then I heard no.
It was close. It was pretty close.
Wayne Ponce.
Yes, sir. All right, JMO. A, B, C, or D?
Let's go with C.
In the 1990 NBA Finals, what key Pistons six-man made a jumper with 0.07 seconds left on the clock? Yeah.
Vinny Johnson.
Yeah, that was a tongue twister. They've worded that
No,
one.
I knew the answer, man. But like, can we answer before you finish the question? If we don't answer,
if you want to be ballsy and you want to go ahead and take a guess while I'm reading,
because I knew that answer.
You gotta be quick. All right, no. A, B, C, or D?
D.
Okay, bravo. Piston season, man. You guys gotta get caught up.
Yeah, man, y'all getting smoked out here, man.
All right,
And
this one.
shout out to everybody in the chat. No spoilers in the chat. I see some people putting spoilers in the chat. No spoilers, man. We're trying to have fun with this trivia, y'all. And make
Okay,
sure you guys like the video if you haven't already.
and check out the description. People links are in the description as well. This one might take a minute, so we might need the chat here. No googling for this one. Okay, Nomi said D, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What Tigers shortstop won the 1953 AL Rookie of the Year award and set an MLB record with 167 singles?
Yeah, none of us are gonna get that question right.
Hey, if you get it right, I'll give you $5 right now, Cash App. Take a guess.
Wait, okay, repeat the question.
What was that?
What Tigers shortstop won the 1953 AL Rookie of the Year award and set an MLB record with 167 singles?
Al Kaline. I don't know.
No.
Well, I'll say Brody and I'll say Kaline.
Nope. Just
Season.
go ahead. Go ahead. Just go ahead, man.
Harvey Queen.
You Googled that. You cheated.
Nah, bro. My dad is a Tigers fan. I've heard him say that name before. I'm just saying names.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh.
All right. Go ahead, Pistons season, man. Go ahead. A, B, C, or D.
B.
What team did Cecil Fielder play for in 1989 before signing with the Detroit Tigers in 1990?
No.
Go ahead.
The A's.
No.
Brody, what was the question?
What team did Cecil Fielder play for in 1989 before signing with Detroit in 1990?
The Yankees.
No. I'm gonna be honest,
Brody.
I've never heard of this
Braves.
before. No. You got a guess, Bravo?
I don't know.
Brody, let's go. We gonna go with the Angels.
No. All right. So, chat, what I need from you here now, because I'm not going to let someone waste their phone a friend ability. If they see it in the chat and they want to guess it, go ahead. But this is for you guys in the chat. What team did Cecil Fielder play for in 1989 before signing with Detroit in 1990? So if you guys want to see someone in the chat post it in there and you guys think it's right, go ahead. Because I think this is a trick question because I've never even heard of this team before.
No, it's probably a AAA team.
It might be. It might be.
Yeah, it's probably a AAA team. I don't know what none of the AAA teams' names are.
Well, I don't. Unless this was the Tigers AAA team, I don't know.
Indian.
No.
All right, next question.
All right. Well, the answer
No, I got it. Was it the Blue Jays?
no.
Google that. I don't know.
No, we're not going to use Google. I'm going to try it from now on. If you guys give me these weird ones, I'm just going to go ahead and pick one that I think you guys are going to know. It's the Hanshin Tigers. I'm guessing that might be Japanese or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That don't sound Japanese though.
I don't. Pistons Post, that was yours. So go ahead and pick a different one. A, B, C, or D.
D.
D. Pick a different one.
A.
What point guard earned National Player of the Year honors and led Michigan to the 2013 championship game?
No.
Go ahead.
Oh my God! Just made a video on him.
All right, no, you out of time, bro.
Yep.
Oh, see that?
You got it, Damo?
I didn't hear the question.
What point guard earned National Player of the Year honors and led Michigan to the 2013 championship game?
Derek Walton Jr.
Nope.
No.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Trey
crap.
Trey Burke.
Trey Burke is the
Hate
answer.
you, Nomis.
How many you
Like, I
got?
was
thought you
thinking of
would've
those.
done-
I was thinking of those too. I was like, it's either Trey Burke or Derek Walton. And I still
No,
said Derek Walton.
I had gave the hint away because I was like, I just did a video on Did you? I gave it
Man, I don't know.
How many points you got now? No, do you know?
like 4.
I'm about to say he has 4. I know I have at least 2. for 3.
And Pistons has
We got
got 1. Bravo is still in the game with 0.
I don't know. Some of the questions are
Got to
not
get on the
NBA.
board, Bravo.
These are
I
not
know.
NBA questions, so I don't
They're
know.
not. They're all over the place. There's a couple in here that are going to have boxing in here, but no. A, B, C, or D?
Give me B.
Okay. Let's see. This might be a difficult one. In 1970, who set an NFL record by kicking a 63-yard field goal as time expired to give the New Orleans Saints a 1917 win over the Lions?
Bravo.
Go ahead.
Tom Dempsey.
Hey, look at Bravo. Hey, okay.
Hey, see, and Bravo be like, oh, that wasn't even a basketball question, Bravo.
So Bravo, now give me A, B, C, or D.
Go with C.
C. Here you go, Bravo. Who was voted MVP of the
So I
2000?
know about kickers pretty much.
You can't cut me off from reading the question. I have to start it over. Don't make me get mad.
Yeah.
Who was voted MVP of the 2005 NBA Finals?
No.
Go ahead.
Brody.
Tim Duncan.
Who's Tony Tim Duncan?
I said Tim.
Bro, I said Brody, man. Come on, man.
I don't know who got the Piston season. Bravo.
Okay.
Who got that? Who got that?
Bravo.
J-Mo. I'm going.
Nah, I got that, bro.
Bravo,
I
you
said
didn't even
Brody, and I'm going with my boy Tim Duncan, man.
Bravo.
Hold on, bro. Bravo, you didn't say nothing. Gnome said Tim Duncan, but so did JMO. I'm just trying
I
to.
think J-Mo said it first, though.
No, I said Tim Duncan.
I mean, Gnome, you took like a half an hour to answer, though, dude.
That's what I'm saying. No is out here taking 10 minutes to answer, and I'm like, let me answer.
As soon as I said Tim Duncan, you came out. I'm going to look for my boy.
Pistons Post Bravo. Who do you want to give that point to, JMO or Gnome?
Give them both.
All right, that's fair. We'll let JMO pick the next one. A, B, C, or D.
Oh, we're gonna go A.
A. Pick a different one.
C.
Okay. What Hall of Fame pitcher and Detroit native famously discovered Derek Jeter as a scout for the Astros, then quit when the Astros selected Phil Nevin? What the fuck? Okay, pick a different one.
All right, we're gonna go with D.
I'm gonna draw a different card. These are all old school questions. No one's gonna know them. You said D.
Yep.
What Pistons shooter became the first NBA player to score 2,000 points in a single season in 19? Oh, go ahead.
Rip Hamilton.
No. What Pistons shooter became the first NBA player to score 2,000 points in a single season in 1958?
Bravo.
Go ahead.
Bill Lambier.
No.
Brody.
Go ahead.
Gregory Kelser. I don't know.
No.
Bravo. Bob Lanier.
No. You guys got nothing?
It's tough.
No, this is the part where you got to be like Jeopardy and tell us the answer.
All right. His name was George Yardley. I am guessing he was a white guy.
Oh, 1953.
Wow, stunning deduction.
All right, here we go. Here's one. Here we go. Who replaced Larry Brown as a head coach in 2005 and led the Pistons to a 64-18 record in his first season on the bench?
Brody.
Go ahead.
Chuck Daly.
You say Chuck Daly?
I don't know, man.
Bravo.
That is incorrect. Go ahead, Bravo.
From the bench. Say that question one more time.
Who replaced Larry Brown as head coach in 2005 and led the Pistons to a 64-18 record in his first season on the bench?
I forgot his name, a guy who died. Man.
That is not an acceptable answer. I'm sorry. His son coaches the Timberwolves right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Flip Saunders.
There
Yes,
we go.
exactly. I
Sorry,
should get the
Bravo.
point.
I cannot accept a dead guy. That is not an acceptable answer.
Yeah, my fault, Flip. I'm sorry, Flip. I said Chuck Daly. I'm so sorry, Flip.
Okay, let's see.
All right, so I got like 6 points.
So you got 6, Gnome's got 5, Bravo's got 1, and Pistons, you got 1?
A.
Hey, you're on the board.
Yeah, yes, sir.
That's the more important thing. Let's see. That's a bad question for all of those.
I
JMO,
need some boxing questions.
A, B, C, or D?
We're gonna go with C.
Oh, you would pick that one too, wouldn't you? You're not gonna like
Yes,
it.
I would.
You're not gonna like it.
Uh-oh.
Who scored the series-clinching goal in Game 6 of the 2008 Stanley Cup Finals?
That is Abdicator. Am I right?
No, you have to buzz in anyway. It's like even if that
Brody.
wasn't right answer. Go ahead.
Brody. We gonna go Pablo Dapsu.
Nope.
Brody. Heinrich Zetterberg.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just brought us.
I told you I probably know the most hockey. And I don't know nothing about hockey.
That is my era of hockey right there. The Dadzuk Sederberg era. Anything outside of that, I'm not going to know anything. So, all right, JMO. A, B, C, or D?
Let's go with A.
Who won the 2009 NCAA Men's Basketball Championship at Ford Field by defeating Michigan State 89-72?
Brody.
Go ahead.
Duke.
No, sir.
Bravo.
Brody, North Carolina.
Bravo.
I was
Bravo.
about to say it. Come on,
Bravo
man.
got buzzed in first, though.
Yeah, I know North Carolina. I was about to say that.
I mean, Bravo stole
Wait,
it.
I didn't hear him say Bravo.
I heard him.
I was about to say Tar Heels, and it's like the North Carolina Tar Heels.
All right.
You got a pretty big league, JMO.
They beat the Spartans.
Hey, J-Mo's gonna hold this down.
Bravo, man. A, B, C, or D?
Get D.
Let's see. What? I don't know. Who became the first Red Wing to score 50-plus goals in a season when he tallied 52 in the 1972-1973 season?
Brody.
Go
His
ahead.
name is Alex. I can't pronounce his last name.
I can tell you right now that is
It's
incorrect.
It has to be him.
That is not.
Brody. Gordie Howe.
No. I have this guy's autograph, if that helps you.
It's one of the 3 guys.
No,
All right.
But I can't remember the other guy's name.
Noam's going to go, but I might give it away here, Noam. He is white.
Mickey
Bravo.
Redmond.
It is Mickey Redmond.
Okay. I was
Good
about
stuff,
to say
no.
George Howie. I thought it was okay.
That would have been a good guess. It would have been a good guess. How many points you got now, Noam?
6.
6?
Yeah, you got 6.
JMO, you got 7 or 8?
I got 7.
So you got 7. Noam's right behind you. Bravo's got 2, and Piston, you're in last place with 1, man. You still got time to catch up. But Noam, A, B, C,
A
or
comeback
D?
season.
D.
D. I don't think you're gonna know this one, so I'm gonna go. Give me a different one.
A.
What Pelican center scored both Pittsburgh's goals in a 2-1 win over the Red Wings in Game 7 of the 2009 Stanley Cup Finals? Yeah, I'm just gonna give you a different card. No one's gonna know who the hell that guy is. Give me A, B, C, or D again. No.
B.
Matthew Stafford and what other 2 NFL quarterbacks threw for more than 5,000 yards during the 2011 regular season?
No.
Brody.
Oh, that was
I was
close.
first.
That was close.
How
Bravo.
is that close?
That was close because there's a
Every
lag.
time I say Brody, I hear Gnome say Gnome after I say Brody. I don't know, man.
It's the same way over here.
This season, Bravo. Who buzzed in first? Gnome or JMO?
I think I heard someone before JMO for a second.
Piston season. Who did you?
I don't know. Was it Piston season or I don't know who said something.
It was Gnome. It's between Gnome and
I was
JMO.
to say I said Brody before you finished the question.
I kind of heard no first.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I'm sorry, JMO. Who do you got, Gnome?
Okay, there's 2 quarterbacks with Matthew Stafford would be Drew Brees, and the other one would be Aaron Rodgers.
Incorrect.
Oh, bro, that was my
Brody.
guess, too. That was my
Go
guess,
ahead.
too.
Go ahead, JMO.
You said in the 2011 season, that is definitely Tom Brady and Drew Brees.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Sorry, no, you need to get both people to be correct.
Yeah, I see. I figured.
Let's see. That's a bad card. JMO, A, B, C, or D?
Let's go with D.
What Lions QB posted back-to-back 4,000-yard passing seasons between 2006 and 2007?
Bravo.
Go
Brody.
ahead, Bravo.
Stafford.
No.
No, Joey Harrington.
No.
Brody. John Kitna.
John Kitna, the GOAT. The GOAT, John Kitna. Put some respect on John Kitna's name. Is that 9?
Yes, that is.
That is 9. Pretty commanding lead. I don't know what we're playing to.
You want to play the 20? Because I don't know how long we're going to keep the whole show through the trivia, so we got to get back to some basketball talk.
Why don't we...
15.
15 is probably a good mark. 15 is probably a good mark. But go ahead, JMO. A, B, C, or D?
We go with B.
B. In 2001, who set a Pistons record by scoring 57 points in a game at Chicago?
Bravo.
Go ahead,
No.
Bob.
Hilliard. Not Durant Hills. Grand Hills.
No.
What?
Brody.
No.
Go ahead, Brody.
What was the year that you said?
2001.
2001. Jerry Stackhouse.
Jerry Stackhouse would be correct.
Bro, I thought
That's
it was
what I'm
Greg Hill.
talking about. Y'all
I
not
said
messing
no
with me.
at the Bravo though. At the Bravo said he beat me too. I said no.
I didn't hear you. No.
I'm sorry. All right.
You might have to scream. JMO's screaming. JMO's biting his nails and stuff, man. He's ready to go. He's saying Brody before the question's even done. Go
Oh,
ahead,
my
JMO, man. A, B, C, or D?
Let's go with A.
Okay. On November 20th, 2013, the Tigers traded Prince Fielder to the Texans for what second baseman?
Brody. His name is. Dang it! I forgot his name. It's all
That
right.
is not correct. Hint, he just retired literally like a week ago.
Bravo.
Go ahead, Bravo.
Is it Fielder?
No, they traded a fielder for this player.
I hate that I can't remember the dude's name, Drew, but I know who you're talking about. He just retired. His name is Ian, and that's all I got. I don't know his last name.
No.
Go ahead, no.
Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler is correct.
I hate you, Noam, because you just stole that, but it's cool. I
I
give that to him,
I
Drew. I
remember
say
the
his
last
name is
name.
Ian, and then Noam, no, that's not no.
If I can't accept the dead guy from Bravo, I can't accept Ian from you. I'm sorry. It's just how it works.
I said the dude's name is Ian, and then you gonna let him say, "Oh, Ian Kinsler." Like, come on, man. It's all good.
You shouldn't give.
I had
him-
the last
no.
name. You had the first name.
All right, it looks like these next couple ones are going to be pretty hard. So go ahead, Noam. A, B, C, or D?
We gonna go with D.
Oh, that felt good. On December 13th, 1983, the Detroit Pistons and what team combined for 370 points in a 3-overtime classic? That is the highest scoring. Go ahead, Noam.
No. The Detroit Pistons versus the Denver Nuggets.
That is correct.
Mhm.
How many points you got now, Noam? You got to be catching up.
I got at least 8 now.
8. JMO still got 9. Bravo's at 2. And Pistons, man, you still got a shot. You can make a comeback, man. You got a shot.
Comeback season.
A, B, C, or D, Noam?
C.
C. What 2 musical acts have banners in the rafters at the Palace of Auburn Hills?
Wait, repeat the question.
What 2 musical
Brody.
acts? Go ahead, JMO.
Kid Rock and Eminem.
No, it's not. They're not that cool. I don't know if this is your guys' type of music or not.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Bravo.
Go ahead, Bravo.
The final countdown.
No. They're looking for two bands.
Oh.
I thought it was some country guy or something.
Bravo. Guns
All
N'
right,
Roses.
let's
One
move
of
on to
them.
the next question.
All right. The answer was Bon Jovi and Neil Diamond.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Oh,
would
no.
have never got that.
I would have helped you out. Noam, pick that one. Give me a different one. Noam, A, B, C, or D.
let me get A.
Sorry, what was that?
A.
Okay. What team upset the Tigers in 5 games to win the 1987 ALCS?
Um,
Go ahead, Noam.
was it San Francisco Giants?
They are in the completely other conference.
Brody,
Oh,
New York
shit.
Yankees.
It was not the Yankees. They're in our division.
Brody, Cleveland Indians.
It is not the Cleveland Indians.
Brody, Chicago White Sox.
It's not the Chicago White Sox.
No.
Brody, Minnesota Twins.
It is the Minnesota Twins. And no, he said it just before you did too, man. That was close. You gotta be fast.
Y'all let me clean. I can't believe y'all let me clean out the whole division before one of y'all said something.
You gotta be quick, no. All right,
Yeah.
JMO. A, B, C, or D?
Let's go with C.
With C, how many times in Barry Sanders' 10-year career did he rush for less than 1,000 yards?
Season.
Brody, never.
Season got it first.
Brody.
Once.
Brody, never.
It is not once. Brody is
It's
correct
never.
with never. That's
It is
11
never.
for you. You're 4 away.
No.
What? No.
Well, the answer right there?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
0.
I answered it.
In 10 straight years, he at least had 1,000 yards. That's pretty impressive.
He made the Pro Bowl every year, man. Like, yeah.
I swear, I thought he had like 970 some one year.
It's Barry Sanders, man. He's a GOAT. He's a GOAT.
That was his rookie year, I think.
No, his
He
rookie
had
year,
1,000
he had
yards.
almost. His rookie year was like one of his best years.
Yeah, he almost had the rushing title in the
Oh, no.
league. In the
I think he won
entire
a rushing
league.
title on his rookie
No, because I remember watching something on NFL Network. He just wanted to win. He didn't care for it. They were trying to get him for it, and I think he was in second. I don't think he got it. Anyway.
Well, I think that was for the season though, and he was like a yard away, and I think Eric Dickerson won it.
I don't remember. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the next.
Oh, I get to pick again, right?
Yep. A, B, C, or D.
Let's go with B.
Who struck out looking in the bottom of the 10th inning to end the 2012 World Series?
Bravo.
Go ahead.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods plays golf. He does not play baseball.
Brody, Justin Verlander. What's wrong with Bravo?
No. I'm going to read this again. It is not Justin Verlander. Who struck out looking in the bottom of the 10th inning to end the 2012 World Series?
Oh, Brody.
Go ahead.
Cabrera.
It is Cabrera. That was a little bit of play
Exactly.
on
See,
words.
I'm glad you reread the question because I thought you were talking about a pitcher.
Nope.
And I was like, wait, no, he said struck out.
All right. That is
I'm
12.
2 points away.
No, you got 12. You're 3 away.
I just had 11, then I just won the one, then I just won this.
Okay, whatever. It don't matter to me. A, B, C, or D, JMO?
D.
B. What left winger scored his first career NHL goal in Game 1 of the 2009 Stanley Cup Finals? You guys have no idea.
Brody.
Go ahead.
Tyler Bertuzzi.
No.
Yeah, I'm done then.
Okay. The answer was Justin Abdelkader, but
It was Abdicator. I was gonna say Abdicator.
we'll go this one because I know you've been itching for a boxing question. So here we go. Don't know how old this one is, but I see boxing in the title. I'm going to read it. What famous Detroit boxing gym, led by trainer Emmanuel
Brody.
Go ahead.
The answer is Chronic Gym.
That is the Chronic Gym.
Like that's kind of cheating, bro. My brother uncle is Emmanuel Stewart and they own Chronic Gym, but it's cool.
There's no cheating in trivia unless you use Google. It's all about what you know.
It's cool. That's how I knew the answer. I'm like, you just said, come on, man. But all right,
Jim,
I guess one more.
You're 1 point away, man. 1 point
I'm
away.
gonna just go with A.
Beginning in 1988, what Arena Football League team would capture 4 championships before being relocated to Massachusetts in 1994?
No. The SFL.
No.
Bravo.
Oh,
Is it Los Angeles Rams? Bravo. San Francisco 49ers?
No.
Brody, the Colts,
No.
Baltimore Colts.
No,
Go ahead.
no. That would be the Seattle Seahawks.
No.
Brody,
Bravo.
New England Patriots.
No.
Bravo. Buffalo Bills?
No.
The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay.
No.
All right, next question, man.
No,
The answer was the Detroit
Pittsburgh.
Drive.
Detroit Drive.
Yeah,
Detroit Drive.
it was our arena football team.
What? We had an arena football team?
Right.
Apparently,
Wait, didn't you say like 1980 before we was all born? This is from Bravo. So that's why we don't know.
1988.
Right. Yeah. Before we was all born.
Who picked that one? JMO? Go ahead and pick a different one.
Yes, I did. I'll go with D as in dog.
D as in dog. What team defeated Detroit in a shootout in the 2014 NHL Winter Classic
Season.
season? Go ahead.
The Penguins?
It is not the Penguins.
Brody, Blackhawks.
It is not the Blackhawks, but we probably hate this team as much as the Blackhawks.
Bravo. Is the Chicago team?
He just said the Blackhawks.
Brody's the Flyers.
It is not the Flyers.
Oh, Brody, Maple Leaf.
It is the Maple Leafs. And JMO, with that question, sir, you are the winner.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, J-Mo wins the trivia. Yeah.
You guys want to go ahead and give a drum roll for the prize? All right, just for that, I'm gonna go ahead and give the prizes to Gnome to get a better drum set. But JMO, man, you're gonna have to hit me up off the air, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you 25 doll hairs for winning today's game. What you do
word.
with that
Okay,
25,
okay.
Getting that cash money.
all up to you, sir. Don't spend it all in one place, but I'll get you that 25 after the show.
All right, cool. No problem.
So that was
All right,
Detroit.
congrats.
Man. There's 2 stacks of cards, so if there's something you guys are interested in doing again, we can do it some more. But it's completely random, man. Some of these questions are stupid hard, some of them are stupid easy. So that was fun. I'm glad you guys were a part of that. But it's that time of year, man. Trade rumors are afloat. It's been pretty crazy to be a Pistons fan. And this is something that we talked about in the offseason before it happened. But reports are that the Rockets are going to go ahead and explore what the market's going to be for a Russell Westbrook. Which brings the question again, and I don't want to talk about it again, but we have to. Should the Detroit Pistons this go-around be interested in Russell Westbrook? JMO, I know you're a Westbrook fan. I'm going to start this one with you since you won trivia. Mm-hmm.
JMO.
He's got his mic muted, so I'm going to go ahead and pass that to you, Bravo, man. Should the Pistons be interested in Russell Westbrook this go-around?
I would be only in one way if we can get rid of Blake Griffin, which is, I hate to say, because Blake has been amazing last year, but this year he's not good. Because if we swap Blake with Russ Westbrook, I would consider it because Westbrook is tough and Blake has been injury prone all his career so far. So if we do it that way, I'd be okay with it. Otherwise, no.
Okay. Pistons season, man. What say you about this Russell Westbrook stuff?
If we were to do a Blake and Russell swap, it would just be being a mediocre team to trade to be a mediocre team. It would make no sense. If we trade for Russell Westbrook, we're gonna be a 5th seed, not go anywhere in the playoffs. It'd be stupid to trade for him. Please God, no, do not trade for Russell Westbrook. Rebuild, trade. Do not trade for Russell Westbrook.
Okay, very strong words. Nomus, man. What do you say you? What say you? Why did I come out with
I'm kind of on the fence with Bravo. If we do decide to trade for him, it has to be Blake, because it's the only thing that makes the most sense. Because the two most contract, personally, you're trying to build around Andre Drummond, who's technically the most important position on the team. Having a point guard there, probably He'd be better fitting with the team, with the shooters we have around. Be a better, but personally, if we can just not have to keep trading for big contracts, for other bigger contracts, I mean, even if someone makes sense, it's just we're not in that dimension right now. We're focused on building this team up, trying to get the guys that fit, and seeing what we're going to do with Andre. I think having this trade goes down to me could possibly confuse things later down the line, so I would just stay away from it. But that's where I would go at.
Motor City. This game that I got for Christmas is called You Gotta Know It Detroit Sports Trivia Game. I'm pretty sure you can find it at Walmart or Amazon if you're looking for it. But there's some hard ones in there. There's some really good ones in there. So that is what it's called. JMO, are you back yet? He is celebrating that $25 like he just won the lottery or something. He's over here doing jumping jacks, drinking champagne. Don't go bankrupt, man. Me personally, it's kind of the same answer that I said when it first came out in the beginning of the offseason is I'm not a big Westbrook fan to begin with, so I'm not really going to hop ship this time and say, yeah, I want him. And he hasn't been playing that great. I mean, there's been several nights both him and James Harden have just shot terribly. You know, we do need a point guard, yes. And, you know, he is a great point guard, but at the same time, you know, what's he going to do to make us better?
Exactly. We're just going to be mediocre.
Right. You know, we're going to be in the same boat we are in right now because we will have to trade either Blake Griffin or Andre Drummond. And knowing Houston, they'll probably go after Blake because they believe in Clinton Capella, which, you know, that might fit for them, you know, but it's not going to do much for us. We're going to be right there in the same boat. Westbrook's not going to be the guy who's going to take us to that next level and increase us that much in the standings. He will make us a playoff contender. You know, he is pretty durable. And if you are going to pay someone that much money, I want him to be able to play. He is going to be explosive for us. But, you know, in the playoffs, man, once we get there and we play Milwaukee, they're going to take away the paint and he can't shoot. So it's going to hurt us come playoff time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you're going to do it, you're going to have to trade Blake. But
Right.
With that being said, fellas, I hate to do this, but I forgot I have to go to the movies at 3:30. So I'm going to have to get ready and get going. So we're going to go ahead and do this thing with final thoughts. Bravo, man. What are your final thoughts on today's evening?
It was okay, pretty good. Something different. Enjoy the experience. Maybe get different questions next time. Maybe more NBA related. They'll be easier for me, pretty much, and more fun, I guess, for the audience. I don't know, because some of the questions were like, I have no idea how to answer these.
Yeah, I don't make the questions. I just read them. I get it. I'll try to see if there's an NBA trivia one out there. We'll have to do that next time. But I just want to do something different for the last show of 2019. So appreciate you for coming on, Bravo. You're a big part of the show, and we appreciate you coming on. Even if you don't think the Pistons will make the playoffs.
I really hope they do, but it's just really tough. And this season has been a disappointment with injuries. I'm going to say my point in here. It's a very disappointing season, and it's for a lot of fans. But just have patience, please. Don't really try to rush things and blame everybody. Blame Blake. Remember, Blake took us last year to the playoffs. He did great for us. And we can't just blame it on the guy. I know he's not performing, but we shouldn't just be hating him. Give him a break this season. If we have to wash it down, let it be washed and get for the next season. Things will automatically get better. There's no way we're going to get worse. It's always going to get better at some point in time.
Absolutely. Wise words from a wise man. Pistons season, man. I know you have something that you want to plug. You want to shout out. What is it that you want to
plug? I'm part of a new article thing. It's called Pistons Territory. I'm writing articles for them now. So if you guys could take a listen or read it, it would be awesome. You know, grow a little bit. But the show was really, really cool today. I love the trivia. Really fun. Pistons don't trade for Russell Westbrook. You would be stupid if you did.
I disagree.
Hold on, we're gonna get your thoughts here in a second, JMO. Is that all you got for the season?
Oh, I thought Jim was talking. My bad.
No, you're good.
And everybody have a great 2020 and go Pistons.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, JMO. Hold on, real quick, man. We're gonna wrap it up, but I want to get your thoughts on the whole Russell Westbrook trade rumor stuff that's going around.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, where did that come from? First of
I know
all,
you're
I don't
celebrating at
think he's on the
25 real
trading
quick.
block. I think that's completely false. I will believe it. Only way I'll believe it is if he get traded tomorrow. If you think Russell Westbrook is on the trading block after how well him and Harden have been playing together, then I don't know where they be getting these reports from. Like seriously, they gave up a lot to get him. They mortgaged everything. They can afford him, and now the Pistons getting Westbrook. I wanted Westbrook before he got traded to the Rockets, as you all know. But if we get Westbrook, then like I said, we second round Eastern Conference Finals, man. But I don't think as long as we don't have to give up Luke, I'm cool with that. But I don't even know what Houston would want that we have to even think about a trade.
I
But
mean, realistically, they would have to take Blake Griffin's contract in order for it to balance out.
oh, they would have to take Blake. Well, if you take Blake
They
off
would.
the team, then I actually feel more confident because Russ would even have more free reign.
I mean, that's
Believe
the
it or
only
not.
thing mathematically that would make sense to balance the contracts out because they both got huge contracts, and it's not like we would be able to keep both Blake and Andre and then take on Westbrook's contract. Realistically, we would have to move on from Blake and probably trade Reggie to acquire him financially.
Yeah, because like that's the only way I can think of it working out. Other than that, I mean, like I'm not giving up Luke. I mean, look, I ain't giving up Luke. But Luke is,
Damn.
I say, only way I was giving up Luke is for a superstar, and Russell Westbrook is that, but he probably won't be that in a year or two. So he's not, he's a superstar, but yeah, for a year or two. After that, he's gonna be 32, 33. He's gonna fringe down to, like perennial all star type. But if we don't have to give up Luke or Sekou, I'm very interested in seeing getting Russell Westbrook, but I definitely don't think he's on the trading block at all. At all. Like, I really don't. But other than that, man, I am about to start some more Pistons videos, so don't kill me, Drew. But I'm about to start dropping a whole lot of more Pistons videos for y'all, so I can talk to the fans about what's really going on with the team, because it's a lot of misdirection, and we're trying to figure out a lot of things, and we got all these people that want us to tank. And I'm not going to accuse anybody of being a loser in their real life, but winners in real life don't believe in tanking. I'm just saying, I'm just being honest, man. I ain't never believed in tanking since the day I was born. And I don't understand how people believe in tanking when, in both situations, whether it's the Lions or the Pistons, especially with the Pistons, we're not getting a top 3 pick. So if you're not getting Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, or James Wiseman, you're literally wasting your time trying to tank. And then you tank, and then you get KCP. That don't make sense to me. We are not getting a top 5 pick. Therefore, ain't no reason to tank. It's very simple. And that's the way that I look at that whole situation. But I mean, like I said, man, I just don't believe in that loser's mentality. It just don't make any sense to me.
But then, what's the point of being mediocre for the next 10 years?
But I know,
but why would we be mediocre for the next 10 years? Reggie contract is going to be up. Blake contract will be up in 2 years. After that, we have all our young pieces to build around. Like, what you do is you keep your head above water until you can get better. We got people contracts they got to get off the books. We can tank then if that's how y'all feel, but I would rather be competitive HC. Blake contract is up. Andre either here or not. We have tons of money, and then we have all of our young players.
Sekou, Jordan Ball.
Like we can, like if we can stand pat, we can rebuild without having to give up anything. And like I said, you're not getting the top 5 pick. Ain't no point in tanking.
Here's part of the reason you don't want to tank. For one, lottery screws you over in that. But two, I mean, we got a young prospect like Sekou, who we think we can build this franchise around at some point in time. At 15, we made the playoffs and got Sekou, a guy we think can be a face of this franchise. You never know who's going to be there at your draft pick. But like he said, we're about to have all of these older players, Blake, Reggie, expire out within the next 2 to 3 years. Andre is going to be a free agent this year. If you make the playoffs, you're giving people like Luke Kennard, Sekou, Bruce Brown, Jordan Bone, all these other guys playoff experience. So you're going to be looking at these guys like, man, this guy sucks during the regular season, but once we get to the playoffs, like we know this player's can perform for us. You're going to look at what Toronto did. Toronto was competitive. They built their team up, and then they traded away their star player for Kawhi Leonard, and they won an NBA championship. And now look at Siakam. That's Siakam's team right now, and he is balling out. And nowhere did Toronto tank. There was years where they were stuck where they couldn't beat Cleveland, and they could have blew it up, and kind of they did.
Yeah, and the thing is though, now Westbrook ain't prime 26-year-old Kawhi Leonard. He ain't 27-year-old Russ, but that's why you do a move for Westbrook for the same reason that Toronto traded for Kawhi Leonard, because you know you're at some place and you're stuck and you need to find a way to get over the hump. To me, the Pistons' biggest problem is we ain't won a playoff game and we can't get out the first round. So whether you like Russ or not, we need to be able to get out the first round first. So and then you need to be able to get a championship team. But with Andre Drummond being off the books, and like I just say, you trade Drummond for something good, and then you have Blake. You can trade him if you want, but you have Blake, and then you just stick with your young players because Sekou and the rest of these guys are going to develop. And one thing I know about Dwayne Casey, he will develop, and Sekou is at least going to be an all-star caliber player, in my opinion, as long as he stays healthy.
Yeah.
So knowing that, and I know we ain't seen him play like that, but he has too many basketball skills for him to be a bad player, in my opinion. But as long as we do that, we'll be fine. It's just Pistons fans are so impatient. I've never seen a fan base so unhappy with being at eighth seed.
Exactly.
Like, who we got? We got Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin. You complaining about being an eighth seed? What? Come on. Who else is on the team? We don't have no stars. Luke Kennard and Derrick Rose are the best players on your team. Really? No offense to them two, but really? Come on, man. You know, like you gotta think about where you're at. If we had the Warriors roster, and I'm talking about 2 years ago, and we were this bad, it'd be different. But look at our roster. Our expectation is a 6 seed. That's it. So anywhere from 6 to 8, until we can get rid of these bad contracts, you got to be okay with. You don't have to be okay with, but if you tank, we won't make the playoffs for another 7 years. I guarantee. We tank now, we won't be in the playoffs for 7 years.
I ain't talking about full tank though. I'm talking about mini rebuild. You know, keep our young players and our expiring contracts. I think we should trade. I don't think we should go full tank.
What
I think
player are we tanking for? That's my point. Our two biggest needs is small forward and point guard. So who are the best small forwards and point guards coming out? Not that many small forwards. Anthony Edwards is a 6'5" guard, to me the best player in the draft. Cole Anthony, he's a point guard. Melo's a 6'8" point guard. James Wiseman. After that, who's out there? Of course, there'll be a couple other players that'll rise during the tournament, but like, if you're going to tank, like, look, if you're going to lose on purpose, it has to be for a player or for a purpose. What's the player? What's the purpose?
Right.
We just saying where
LeBron and Zion come out. Like when LeBron and Zion came out, like you knew the hype around them was real. Zion's been hurt, but LeBron changed the game, and those are the players you have to tank for. Not saying you're not going to get an all-star or superstar outside the first-round draft pick, but you have to have someone come out there who's going to be able to change the league or change the way that team is looked upon. And, like, no offense to none of these guys, but, like, you don't get that vibe from them. Like, LeBron and Zion's hype is generational. Like, it's like once-in-a-lifetime kind of a thing. We don't have that this year. There's no point in this year for tanking. There's not going to serve us anything, you know?
I'm just gonna say one thing.
No, but the thing with me is, if you're saying you're tanking for LaMelo, cool. But are you gonna get the top 3 pick to get LaMelo? No.
J-Mo, let me tell you one thing.
And that's why you don't tank.
Quick statistics. If we finish top 8, we don't have to tank. You just have to be close to the top 8. Top 8 will give you a 30% chance of getting top 4 picks. Look at that. 30% chance of getting a top 4 picks if you finished 8 or 9 in the bottom league. So you only need to be close to 9 or 10 and actually get about 10% at risk of lottery number 1 pick. You don't really need to tank. You just need to be bad enough.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why can't
that's what I'm saying. Mid tank. I don't want to go full.
Keep playing. All right, my fault. Just keep playing out the season. You don't have to be anything special. Like, if you're a bad basketball team, you're a bad basketball team.
To your point, though, Bravo, there's a 60% chance that doesn't happen.
No, I just want to hate to see us between 10 and 14 picks. I don't like these picks. I mean, if you get in the top 10 picks is a lot better than getting into top 14 picks because the top 10 statistically 30% chance, 29.7% chance of getting top 4 picks. You can look it up online actually. And there's also about
Well,
10%
let me
chance
tell
of
you
getting
something.
number 1 pick. You saw what the Lakers
I
did last
mean,
year,
I
right?
understand
Lakers
you.
came
Like,
out of
I
nowhere.
don't like you don't
Lakers
like
came,
10 to
yeah.
14 picks. But if anything, the last 3 draft classes in particular have told me there is a good player in the top 20 picks. It's just
Yeah,
up to you as a team to select that player. Like there have been the last 3 years, there have been players falling from 10 and below that were very, very great that weren't selected in the top 10, including this year. Look at Roy Hachimura. I think he was selected in the top 10, but it's other players that weren't selected the highest that are still producing and they were selected low. Kevin Porter Jr. It's players. There's always a player. And it's just up to drafting. So I'm not unless you're talking about top 5, not top 10, top 5, then it's different. But anything other than top 5, you can find a good player.
All right, fellas. I hate to wrap this conversation up short because I do have to go to the movies. We'll continue this one next year in 2020. No,
yeah.
man. What are your final thoughts, man?
Yeah. Like I said, man, it was a good show today. Fun trivia.
I don't know. Let me get some
Good
more.
to see good to see Pistons posting. Bravo to join us,
So when
man.
you going
And
to the wherever you
wait, huh?
He's not talking to us. He forgot to.
Oh,
I got him covered. I muted him.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, thank you everybody, man. Glad we can end the year out with some fun, man. For those Pistons fans out there having this trivia today, and for the Pistons fans that want to tank, remember this. We just seen the draft last year. Why it's pointless to do it. So that's why you can't really do it. And as a last quick question, did I see this past game that Lewis King shot for 14 points?
He only played 2 minutes.
I was about to say he
Oh, okay.
wasn't out there that long.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw him in the game. I don't know why. I thought I saw
I mean,
him.
he was in the game, but
He scored,
Yeah, I thought.
but he only
Yeah,
played
that's
2
all.
minutes.
Yeah, but anyway, blessings to everybody in the chat and on the chat with me, man. Drew, go have fun.
J-Mo, were you able to give your final thoughts there? That got kind of off on a big rant.
I mean, those were basically my final thoughts. And I was gonna say that I will be dropping a lot more Pistons videos. The Lions season, sadly, as usual, is over. So we got to transition over to some basketball. That's Michigan basketball, and that's Detroit Pistons basketball. So I will definitely be dropping more videos. Make sure you guys subscribe.
Yeah, you guys want to subscribe to J-Mo. He's a big baller now. He just won $25, so he's rolling in the dough.
You already know, man. Racking in the cake every day.
Yes, sir. So, congrats to J-Mo on winning the trivia. Bravo, Pistons season. Noam, thanks for coming on and playing it. You guys got some work to do to get better at it. I'm just going to say that. You guys got to do some textbook reading, go to the library, whatever you got to do. Study some of.
I don't know all that old stuff. I'm only 13.
Hey, man, it doesn't matter. You got to learn it. I wasn't alive during the bad boy era.
I was about to say that's not an excuse, man. 13-year-old Carl would have killed this.
Yeah, he could have had $25 right now, but his loss. But with that being said, thank you guys for rocking with us today. It's Saturday. People are out and about, getting ready for the new year. I will be partying in 2019 and probably start 2020 a little bit drunk, but it's all right. It's what you're supposed to do. But thank you guys. Check out the description. Instagram and Twitter for me are in there. All of DSA members' links are in the description as well. Bravo, I don't think you have a Twitter, do you?
I do, but yes, but I don't really use it a lot. So
okay. Piston season, man. What's the new account you're using for the people to follow you on?
Piston season. That's it. It's Piston season. No underscores or anything. Just Piston season.
So be sure to go follow him on Twitter. And then with that being said, we'll see you guys next year. Peace.